What's up, everybody? Brett here, back today playing some more Phoenix Point. Super happy that it seems like a lot of you guys are enjoying this series. We've only just begun. We're out of the tutorial now. We are on our own, left to make big boy decisions. While I was off camera, I went ahead in personnel and I renamed. We had some people request characters. We've got Ozymandias here, and we have Cassius Cass Albert as our heavy now. And I went ahead and just changed up some of the color schemes. I'm not in love with them. I'm hoping we get some more options later, but if we don't, we can always adjust. But I was noticing in the last episode that I was having trouble sort of identifying at a glance which characters were which. And the wilder I make their color schemes, at least in the beginning, the easier it will be for me. So I think that's the way to go. We've got the fog encroaching. We have researches going on. We have lots of objectives that are happening. I think right now what we need to do is move to this lower site and explore it before the fog can come up. So my thought process was yeah, go to these because they're closest to each other and it might be efficient movement. But if the fog comes up here and cuts this off, we'll be happy that we came here first. So I think we just go ahead and explore. 9 hours left on our research. So it's another scavenging site mission, which we've done before. We're going to take all of our characters. 5 of 8. Man, I really need to get some more units. But that is one of the first things that we're currently building, is a building that gives us the ability to recruit more units. So some of you, it seems like, that are watching, and I want to say I appreciate all of you for sure, but some of you have played through this game already. And if you have, and you have any hot tips, I'm not against taking them. I'm not going to guarantee that I'm going to play the exact way that you played or anything. But if you see me making some obvious mistakes, definitely let me know. I'd like to play well. Or if you see some cool, interesting combos, like someone mentioned that it's good to give the sniper, potentially, the jetpack armor that the heavies use. And I could see that right off the bat. You could just drop them at the beginning of combat, just jetpack to the top of a tower or something, and then boom, you've got a sniper in a nest. Could be pretty cool. So scavenging mission here, reach the crates and recover the resource packs. They will give 100 of each resource. Then evacuate your squad. You don't need to get all the resources if it's too risky. Got it. Alright, so same deal as last time. It looks like probably infinite spawn, just like it was last time. We want to take a good overarching look. This is one of those willpower points, but it also looks like there's something on the second floor here. So we got to go inside to get that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We see 9 up here. So, where are the spawn points and where are the evac points? The evac points look to be all in the bottom corner. So we're going to need to push out and then push back. A lot of what we're looking for is over here. What I'm concerned about is that I have lots of things on my character's packs. And last time it made it so that it was very hard to fit everything. I actually had to carry this stuff, which wasn't great. So I'm thinking maybe we push in a viscerally direction. Because this one building, which looks kind of defensible, also happens to be where 4 of the crates are. And for all I know, once I get these first 5, because I only have 5 characters, I might be full and I might just have to fall back to this location and retreat. So that's my game plan right now. I think it's a sound one. Don't know if there's any enemies on the board. Enemy spotted. It is one of these super annoying fog spreading shroom monsters. We're currently researching some tech to... Let's see. We're researching tech to do more damage to them. If I jet jump to here, I don't know how crazy I want to get with this. Because we want everyone to move because of our limited carrying capacity. Let's jet jump here. We're not going to be able to attack or do anything else. Jet jump takes 3 of our action points and we only have 4. Alright. And because of that, we can now see a lot of different enemies. And that's good. I like getting the high ground right away. We only do have the 1 AP. So I guess we're on standby. Okay. Alright, our sniper lady here. Would love to get her into an advantageous position. I'm thinking right now, it says I can shoot here, but that seems ridiculous. Not Overwatch. Whoa, 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 whoa. Free aim. Yeah, buddy's in the way. I would like to shoot this thing in the head. I would also like we want to get rid of this. This is directly in our path to where we're going. I might want to prioritize that one because I also think I can hit it. Maybe enough this turn to actually do some damage.
Already there.
But we got to be careful how we move because I'm already sort of blocking.
I've got this.
Nope, 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 nope. Let's go to the other guy. Let's free aim so I can aim for the head. Alright, not the most accurate. But we did shred damage, I guess. Explosive damage will apply shred. Or we didn't do shred damage and it's just letting me know that it's a thing. Okay, let's move our buddy here. And we can take a shot at this thing. Nice, and we infected it with the virus, which was an upgrade that we got last time. Alright. I think we'll be able to take them both out next turn. And I don't even know if I said this because I keep kind of spazzing out for a second. The reason why I'm hitting the head is because you see it where it says remove ability, spawn, missed, and proximity detection. I don't think I have to kill it to remove that ability. I think if I severely injure it, there's a chance that I could have gotten rid of its ability to do this. So this is not a big deal. It's if it gets a chance to do it again. Stranglers could be annoying. Pandoran Supplemental. Siphon. Pandorans capable of siphon attacks restore their own hit points while dealing damage. Ugh. That's not good. Alright. He's a threat. As much as I want to prioritize the towers, it does sort of feel like these other units are perhaps the real dangers here. Okay, our boy Aussie here, what can we do? This looks like it gives me direct line of sight and keeps me in cover. Damn, didn't kill him. Okay. Well, maybe I just need to trust the auto aim a little bit more. I'm gonna move here. Because sometimes it shows me the white and sometimes it doesn't, and it kind of confuses me, to be honest. Okay. Let us free aim once again. Shouldn't matter. It should be an easy kill.
That was a good kill.
Alright, no more mist for you. And we'll move just as much as we can. None of these guys have any ranged capabilities, so I'm not really all that threatened by, like, having cover, not having cover. I'm wondering if it auto-prioritizes the character that I have the best odds of hitting. Yeah, that sucked. I don't want to let this dude get anywhere near me.
I'm on the move.
See if we can get her to carry that next turn. And then here, though, this should be a ton of damage. Did we disable the mist? Shock damage. Shock damage does not deal any physical damage. but can cause a target to become dazed. In order for the daze to take effect, the shock damage inflicted must be greater than the current hit points of the target. Okay. I'm not sure I fully grok that, as the new terminology is, but we did daze it. I don't know if its ability is like a passive, so if it needs to actively use the ability Spread Mist, then we accomplished our goal of making it so that it can't do that this turn. And I think these are his last. Just go ahead and confirm. Yep. Could have potentially put him in Overwatch, too. These guys go heal in the mist. I think they probably have to end their turn in it. Alright, seems good. Do I not have line of sight anymore? I thought when I ended my turn it said I had line of sight. Nice. Nice, nice. I don't like that sound it made. That was kind of uncomfortable. Okay. Let's see what Cassius can do up top. Because if we remember last time, we stood on the edge of a building, but we weren't able to shoot directly down. I'd kind of like to test that again. Oh, that's so annoying. You know what, to make sure that this turn is not a waste, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take up a totally different position here. This is pretty sweet. This is taking my will points. And I don't... Yeah, I'm not going to have enough action points to grab all this. But 2 material packs? Very heavy. I'm probably going to have to dump some of this stuff, which sucks. Yeah, I need to maybe not bring so much of a loadout. I had no idea that this was going to be one of those fights where I had to, like, carry cargo, so I didn't really know. Alright, she's good. Can we deal with these dudes? I don't think so. I think what we can do, though, is set up Overwatch. That should not be a problem. Let's move up. And then let's establish Overwatch in a thisly direction. Should be pretty devastating. Let's do the same thing here. Really not much reason to put it in the same spot. I could do it here, in the hopes that if they like round this corner, that we have a chance to hit them. Sure. And then we'll move into here and pick up the gear. Alright, let's see what Sophia Brown can carry. These are material packs as well. I mean, that's pretty much it for her. She can pick up one more weight's worth. Sure. I mean, that's it. That's it for her. I could establish another Overwatch, but she's in kind of a poor position. She'll end up probably shooting someone in the back. So instead of doing that, let's just move forward with her.
Moving in quick.
Alright, something has spawned. I think that's one of those mine face-hugging thingamajigs. It's in the buildings. Yeah, mine fraggers. That's what I said. Get them. They're being pretty dang sneaky. I don't like that. Man, is there any chance I hit this thing? This is where we kind of learn what's possible. I feel like we miss. And we look like idiots. So let's not do that. I do want to move her like as far away as possible though. Let us, before we do that, let's move. Don't want any part of that fog. Let's move here. Let's Overwatch here.
Nothing's getting past me.
Let's move her here. And I'm definitely going to have to overwatch behind myself. So that's kind of what I'm planning on right now. I'm just thinking how I can position myself so I'm not, like, obstructing other characters' lines of sight. But I think this is the cautious way to play this. And if I wanted to be, like, really secure, I could overwatch there. I'd like to give a little overlap, though. Because I honestly think they're just going to jump out of the window here, and then we're going to get a chance to kill them both. As long as I play this correctly. And then here, check our backpack. And just like that, we're already encumbered. I think his weapon is heavy. I want these materials more than I want stuff like medkits. It seems like the game is like drowning me in medkits. And if I need to, I can probably make this stuff out of the materials. I could totally be wrong here, but this seems good to me. It just sucks because I'm leaving some value on the table. This is all stuff that I would have liked to have had. I'm just making sure I did that right. Yeah, okay. What can I shoot? That's the real question here. Doesn't look like much of anything. But I would like to cover... I could come here and recover my willpower. I want the high ground and I want line of sight. Let's get behind cover. Okay, there's more. I'm still not intimidated. There we go. We got the willpower point. And then let's wait. Confirm. We did learn that this thing can jump. Okay, okay. If we kill both of these this turn, I'm going to be mighty happy. Nice. So only one of them. But if it can't get to me, which I don't think it can, it'll be out in the open and we should be able to get it. Okay, not so much. But it is hurt. I don't like this. It says I can shoot here. It says I have a clear line of sight, but I don't know if I believe that. Decisions, decisions. Does he have a clear line of sight on anything? I don't think so. He's not really the best character to be up on the high ground, you know? Sort of feels bad, man. I could totally see us, like, jet jumping somewhere over here. I need to kill that Mind Flayer, I think. I'd like to be able to kill this guy and this guy this turn. I don't want to push him forward. I want to pull him back with the rest of the squad. Can I see what this thing's movement is? Remember, if this thing jumps on us, it gains control of us, and then we have to, like, bash it off to get our characters back.
I know how to do this.
And he already served his purpose. He came and picked up the stuff on the high ground. Once we pick up these other 3 packages, we're done. Alright, you chill. Let's actually move you back even further. Okay. You are not the character that I want to move. Let's see what you do. We can take a shot here.
Lining up a shot.
Alright. Not quite sure how we didn't get the kill there, but we did not. I'm tempted to see if this works.
Ready to engage.
Alright, she will peek around corners. Knowing that now, I definitely would not have used his attack. I would have put him in Overwatch. But we do need to be kind of aware of what's happening here. We don't want to get bogged down fighting these guys. They're not really the threat here. And I don't want this thing to just like jump and attack me here. Okay. And we don't have a good line of sight for Overwatch there.
Rolling out.
Let's get here. Overwatch this way. I'm actually going to cover like this. I think there's a good chance it jumps across here. And we're just getting ourselves, our crew, like, all together. Let's try not to shoot ourselves. Alright, I'm hoping to shoot this dang thing. Alright, if it plays hide and seek, that's fine with us too. Yeah, this is what I was a little concerned of. And we have no line of sight on it.
But still alive.
Standard damage reduces enemy hit points. The amount of damage is reduced by the armor value. Yeah. Okay.
Ready to fire.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, we messed that thing up. Let's move here. Click here. Yeah, don't fail me now, man. Let's move up that way.
I'll be right there.
Aussie can come here. What do we spot? Okay, that's pretty far away. I don't think I need to be concerned about that immediately. Let's get to our position.
Come get some.
We can shoot at it. Alright, not terrible. What I really want to do is set up Overwatch for this Mind Flayer dude. I'm just looking at the angles, guys. That's like all I'm thinking about right now. Is how to make sure this thing doesn't just like round the corner. And we don't have the range with this weaponry to deal with the other guy. This is getting a little tedious. Like, this is going to take a hot second. And this isn't even the character that we really want to be up this far because he's already full. I'm just trying to get these three things here. Alright. Expecting this guy just to run straight at me. The AI seems to be pretty smart in this game. They seem to take cover whenever the opportunity presents itself. Yeah, this is about what I was expecting, though. But we're right in position to bash. I don't think... Unless... Did that hurt me, though? It didn't hurt me.
I'm prepared.
So what we're going to do here is move in. And bash. Right, we know about that. How do I make sure I'm bashing the Mind Flayer? There we go. It looked like I was bashing my own character. Yes. Alright, cool. And I'll just shoot. I mean, that's an action that I have. Definitely would have been better to Overwatch there. I didn't really have a shot. Alright, you need to move up. She needs to help carry stuff.
Moving now.
Hide behind the potentially explosive barrel. Always a legit move. And I'm assuming later in the game, just like in XCOM, that this type of movement, see how we're like bunched up, is real bad for like AoE psychic effects or like, let's actually keep this range a little bit less. I want to shoot him when he comes into the open. Or like grenades, explosives. Like, you just lose when you bunch up like this in XCOM. Hell yeah, nice. But against all these melee losers, like, I feel like we can hold them off as long as we have ammo. Okay, let's go to our lady here. Look in her backpack. Who can get where? Okay, we're going to use him to go and get this one. Wouldn't be surprised if I find more enemies once I get up here. Yeah, I'm cool with that. We can even use the crate as cover. No action points, can't do anything. Only one material pack, though. So we can actually take some of this stuff to make up for some of the other stuff we had to leave behind. Let's confirm. Arena does not have anything in her pack. She does have kind of a full pack, though. But she has enough carrying capacity, though, to do sort of what we need. Let's just move there. And hope there's nothing else that we haven't found. How does one get to this one? I'm assuming there's a ladder here. There is. Okay. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There we go. Alright. Everybody just needs to move.
Moving in quick.
I love her movement range. As an assault character. Yep, and we'll just completely move here. And the characters that already have their inventories full will provide cover for the characters that don't. Annoying placement there. Okay. Arena. Where can you get? She can't attack anything this turn.
I'm prepared.
Let's make our offensive moves first. I'll take both of these.
Ready.
Let's move with our boy. Because what we can do with Takeshi is bash. As we learned in the last episode, bash requires less actions.
Already there.
Ooh, that's not a ton of damage.
Moving to coordinates.
Alright. And he doesn't have the action points, but he will be able to carry this next turn, so that's good. We'll go on standby, and then we'll use someone else to kill this thing. Okay. Well, are we about to find out whether or not these are explosive barrels? Is this how we want to learn? Because it looks like we just hit it. No, maybe not. Okay, okay. Don't panic, don't panic. And he's good, I think, just to chill.
Heading out.
Oh, wait, I thought there was a ladder here. Is there no way to get up here except for the jetpack? Well, that's a little annoying, because what we can do instead of that, if we had the action points... I guess it doesn't really matter. These weigh 1. Okay. So now we use the jetpack to get up there. We could also ignore this one and go for some of the other ones. And with a little bit of like inventory like messing with, we could certainly maybe fit another material or two. But let's not drag this mission out too long, I don't think. I don't think we need to hyper like efficiency this whole deal. Is everyone done? Let's go ahead and end turn, I think.
Ready, willing, and able.
No, this guy's still good. If he's still good, let's get him down here. Backpack full. And start moving back towards the extraction zone with the people that we can. Alright, she's full. Get her sort of out of the way. Sophia. I'm sorry I keep double checking this, guys, but it's hard to keep track of who's got what, you know.
Let's go.
Move back that way. Alright, our boy here needs to jetpack. Up to here, I guess? See, but that's the problem, too. He's going to need a jetpack off. But we could almost jetpack probably all the way to the extraction zone. Alright. One turn of that. You, on the other hand, you have all that stuff. Cool. So we can start moving you back towards the extraction zone. So much movement. Don't need to make use of all of it, though. Just enough. And you...
Like the wind.
This is going swimmingly.
Moving in quick.
I wonder at what point in this campaign are we going to start to fight against, well, I guess we'll just go that way. We're going to start to fight against some much more dangerous enemies. And I wonder how much of a strategy it is for us to, like, kill as many of these things as we can just to get experience. Okay, before we move the characters that are in those positions furthest ahead, we should definitely move the ones that are farthest back. And this is what I'm talking about. This is great. Jetpack seems pretty OP. The mobility this gives you is great. But I imagine later in the game as well, when the enemy can use Overwatch, we're not just going to want to be able to be flying all over the battlefield like this, or we're gonna get wrecked. We'll be like intercepted in the air.
Moving in quick.
So we may be leaving a little bit of value on the table here. But I'm gonna evacuate. Also, I will say a good strategy from XCOM was never to evacuate a single character until you could evacuate all characters on the same turn. But I don't see anything.
Comms online.
Channel open.
Let's show 'em what we
I don't
can
see anything near us, so I'm just gonna go ahead and expedite this a little bit. I feel like we could carry one more box, but it's just not necessary. So what I should have done, if I'm being like really critical of my own play, is to take those two characters and put them in Overwatch here, like to the left and right.
do. Let's rock.
That way they help to cover my retreat. That's my thought there. But we'll be out this next turn. So these things were definitely human at one point, but are the Triton Stranglers? The story of this game is interesting because XCOM is like Aliens. You know, it's all aliens. But this game, like, I don't know where the real threat is coming from. Like, what started all this? They talk about the virus and stuff, but, like, who created the virus? I wonder if it gets to that in the story. If we ever really learn that stuff. We did get an injury on Irana. But we did also get a level up on Takeshi. So, cool. So now I guess we have to start dealing with, like, the stress. Or, what do they call it? Stamina in this game? Of our characters. And because we only have the 5 that we do, we can't afford to, like, make them stressed. We cleared the site, so we get a bonus 600 to our resources. Materials, I think is what they're called. And we also got some extra ammo. Cool. So I think in order to recover our characters, we need to go back here. And just time passing, I think, kind of naturally does it. But we need to get our guys back to full health. The injury recovery would be nice. But we accomplished one of our objectives, which was to research the Haven recruitment protocols. We have created a set of biometric and psych eval tests in order to identify potential recruits. We need to locate havens with leaders favorable to our cause and barter any resources they want in order to secure our recruitment choices. It will probably be cheaper and easier for us to get recruits from havens with higher populations. Alright. Recruiting soldiers. Recruiting is vital in order to achieve victory. In order to recruit, send your aircraft to a haven with a recruit soldier icon next to it. Zoom in to see them. Just looks like a little men's bathroom logo. Then select haven info from the site menu. And press the recruitment button on the training zone of the haven. You can only recruit if you have enough resources and the haven leader has a positive attitude. So of course I can't see any of that. And I unlocked more unexplored sites in the south. I don't know if my logic still holds about going to get this because it's so far away. I feel like it'll take so much time when I could just go here. We have a level. Let's go ahead and level up our personnel. Takeshi here. Okay. Sure, we'll give him dash. And then let's also give strength, willpower. I don't know if I need to pump willpower too much on these basic characters. Maybe later on I get like psychic blasts and all kinds of crazy stuff. And then at that point, let's go ahead and put this back. At that point, willpower will be great if it allows me to use those special abilities. Once we have a lot of special abilities, but it also prevents me from being scared and running away. So maybe that's good too. Research here, we already have the Phoenix archives being upgraded, or researched rather. And manufacturing, I don't think I need anything. I don't really have any recipes to make anything awesome. Other than the Scarab, which I would love to make, but I need more of the tech resource. If I go to the base, our training facility is under construction. It's going to give us passive experience, as I understand it. And there's probably no reason to build much else right now. Later on, we'll probably need power consumption increases, like energy generators. And probably more fabrication plants. To make stuff faster. Does one of these have to do... Oh man, I already had one of these. I made one of these yesterday, but I didn't realize that I already had one. There's probably absolutely no point in having two. So let's get our resources back. It's research lab, right? If we go to build here, let's see if it tells us if we can stack these. Not that I can build one, but just to see. Oh, research lab. It doesn't, but I think I remember it telling me in like the tutorial that that's exactly what it does. So I don't want to lose access to whatever the site is, but I also see that the mist will encroach on us. What to do, what to do. I would be going into the next fight with a damaged sniper. This is so close, let's just do this. Yeah, I had a feeling this might be something important because it's right next to us. So I'm glad we came here first. Enter Sinderian stage left, New Athens. At the Sinderian haven of New Athens, the situation is tense. Someone figured out that our open and democratic society would be easy to infiltrate and steal from. Right. That's true. One of the haven citizens tells our operatives. They pretended to join us and then made off with some critical research, which I assume they want to sell to another faction, the citizen size. I said they made off, but the truth is they didn't get very far. In fact, they're stuck in the haven. But as you can imagine, this is a strange situation. These people pretended to be our friends. They lived in New Athens for months, all just to make a profit. I suppose old habits die hard. What do you need assistance with? Stop a group of thieves who have stolen critical research. Interesting. Man, I wish I had more characters. And she's injured, and I guess it's a leg injury? If we go to edit, can we see how she's injured? I don't see that anywhere. Yeah. That seems like a status you would want to have available. I see my hit points messed up, but I thought I remember looking at her character and seeing her leg was injured. But maybe not. Maybe it's just like that's the part of her that's damaged. Hard to know. Objectives. Kill all enemies. All items on the battlefield will be automatically recovered after mission success. That's cool, so I don't have to spend time looting. A nice straightforward objective for us as we, continue to learn in this game. Doing stuff like scavenging is a little more like taxing in terms of, brain power. Micromanaging inventories and stuff like that. I'd rather just figure out how to kill people. Seems good. Ooh, a nice different terrain for us to fight on too. Okay, kill all enemies. I don't have vision of anyone yet. Okay, this map is pretty dang small. What is this? It looks like an electric motorcycle. But it's the evac point. Alright. So here is the top location. I really want to switch and give us the jetpack on our sniper. But I feel like, man, this is the tallest building. Like, should this be what we go for? Trying to get up the tallest building? Interesting. These are the questions. These are the questions. Okay. Let's take some cautionary movements. This, to me, is a building that I would much rather get on top of. There's a lot of ladders and entrances and stuff. But this is the most commanding. Let's just move forward, out into the open. See what we see.
Rolling out.
Okay. The last character we want to move is our sniper. Because we might find someone far away.
Let's rock.
In which case we might be able to take a shot with her. And in the future we might want to lead with this guy too because he's so heavy. I'm going standby there. Alright, I mean we'll cuddle up here. Ooh, where are we talking about? Okay, so another thief. Well, I tell you what.
Moving in quick.
Still gonna get down.
Let's do
If I move here, I have a line of sight.
Targeting.
Let's free aim this one. Man, shooting him in the head doesn't really do anything. I guess I don't really have any chance of getting this kill. From what I see here. So let's just let the AI shoot. Center mass.
Couldn't connect the shot.
That sucks. It sucks for a lot of reasons because she doesn't get a chance to move now. So I'm aware of 3 characters at the moment. And we missed our, a clear shot on that guy. He hit me with like a pistol from far away in the head. And I missed him with a sniper rifle. Unbelievable. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little upset about that. There's no way you should be hitting me.
Come get some.
Man, these shots are garbage. Yeah, I was about to say, are we like hitting the wall? I don't like that sometimes it tells me that I have a good shot and I don't. I'm gonna take it because I don't think there's any way I could like actually do it myself. We'll just go to someone else here.
Let's make this happen.
Let's move in such a way where we can still shoot.
Acquiring targets.
We hit our own guy in the back. Unbelievable. I had a feeling I should move him, but I thought we had a clear enough line of sight. This weapon has too much of a spread, I guess.
Moving now.
Let's move here, get under cover. Free aim.
Shot went wide.
Yeah, I'm feeling like I should just be using Overwatch here. But he's gonna shoot me from like way back there. Let's move up. Alright, infected by the virus. Don't want to get close enough where his best option is to like run up to me and like punch me in the face. I'm learning a lot, guys. They're like the minutia is where like I'm really gonna like succeed or fail in this game. Like understanding just how bad that this attack was with him last turn and shooting our own man in the back. Understanding like this rounded corner here didn't really give me the best line of sight like it kind of presented. Let's just shoot this guy here. Nice, and we dazed him. And I'm going to move to cover here. Confirm.
I'm on the move.
I would like to kill the guy who isn't dazed.
Hostile injured, but alive for now.
Okay.
I'm ready.
And then Takeshi here. Takeshi. About to say, you better land this one, son. Alright, and we're cool here. That was not what I meant to do. God dang it. Sorry, guys. I was trigger happy there. I did not mean to press that. I was going to move and then shoot. I was going to give myself a clear line of sight. I'm lucky I didn't just like one-shot one of my own characters in the back of the head. That would have been pretty cringy. But yeah, it looks like, you know what's kind of weird about this is I was hoping to play on the rest of this map. However, it looks like all the enemies are coming to me.
Finger on the trigger.
They all know where I am. I don't know how many enemies there are, but we've killed, what, 3 here? And we know we've killed... Or there's one guy over here that's running around. Should probably attempt to hunt him in some way.
What's our plan?
Let's rotate a little bit so I can see what's up. Alright. Let's Overwatch here. Okay. Let's move here.
Going in.
And wait. And I'm kind of interested in coming here and recovering our will. Anybody who's kind of upset. We just helped him out, I guess. And then we'll move here and we'll Overwatch. You know, whatever. Do not want to Overwatch anything that'll hit my own character. Let's see how, like, trigger happy the AI is. Wow, really? Okay. This might be the last character on the board. But in the off chance it's not, I'm going to move forward slowly.
Right there.
Alright, that did not give me cover. From where? Okay, we can just see the guy we already knew was there. Alright, let's get there. Let's move up big time here. And then get to that decent cover. I like that these kind of still count as corners.
Moving to position.
I'll move here. I think it might actually give me a line of sight next turn. And then we're still going to cover this area with Overwatch. I kind of feel like the AI knew what was up with the Overwatch, which is why it didn't make any plays. If I move here, I have a shot. I feel like later in the game, these types of moves, like this guy will use Overwatch. If he's not going to move, he'll have the ability to use it. At least now we have a bleed on him as well.
Moving. Preparing to fire.
Alright, covered it and save him. Is that the end? Are we done? Nice. Alright, easy mission. Super easy mission. And I learned a little bit. I made a couple mistakes, but I learned. And we got several levels up. And I guess we've made contact with a new haven, so we can maybe start diving into those mechanics. Start to try and understand the differences between the factions and what havens themselves do. And I mean, I guess because we just did their special mission, they should like us a little more.
My name is Athena, and I'd like to thank you on behalf of Synedrion as a whole. You know, outsiders sometimes think of Synedrion as a bunch of naive, helpless people living in a big bubble. And I know we can appear that way. But the truth is, we are more like a powder keg. Trying to build a truly democratic society without hierarchies involves a lot of arguing. The terraformers want one thing, the polyphonic tendency another. Zara clashes with Nikolai, Stas tries to keep everyone calm. Every haven has a totally different set of priorities. And then something like this happens.
It's funny, they're like friendly communist Russians in the future. Somehow. Somehow they managed to leave all the dictatorship and the violence behind.
I'm being honest about our flaws, because I think, crazily enough, the whole thing works. We've built something remarkable, given everything we've been through, and the Phoenix Project could help us really make a difference on this wretched planet. Think about it, please. We have a lot in common.
So interesting here.
We believe in people being rewarded for their labor.
I don't know, what the benefit of this is. Like, acts of solidarity do not require payment. Maybe I forgo whatever the payment is in exchange for an increase in the amount that they like me. To me, that's what my common sense, like, video game nerd brain is telling me. Probably right, But for now, just for the first time, I'm going to take the payment. Next time, I might do the act of solidarity do not require payment. But that's what I was hoping for. Holy crap. 150 tech will let us get that vehicle that we want. That is huge. And that's under manufacturing. It'll take us 4 days. I'm prioritizing this. Should I be prioritizing this? I don't know. I don't have enough characters to make having 2 planes matter. I think once it has a capacity of 6. So I guess the idea is once I have, a huge developed base, I have a lot of characters, tons of airplanes, I can go to all sorts of different sites at once and really to cover the map that way and be super efficient. But it doesn't make sense to spend money on something that I can't even make use of. And I think the Scarab is something that we're really lacking is you know, we're not really using our grenades yet, which I think is a bit of a flaw. It's a great way to hit multiple enemies, break cover, destroy armor. But as soon as we start seeing enemies where we need it, we'll have it. But the Scarab is something totally different. It lets us pick up injured characters and like kind of hide them inside the Scarab. And yeah, it just has huge, you know, damage output. And if it can be the last member of our squad in certain missions, like I'd like to do that. And I'm sure we'll want one sooner rather than later. So I'm happy to be finally manufacturing that. The Phoenix Archives, I don't even know what this does. But that'll be done in 21 hours. We're almost at an hour today on our recording. Let's go ahead and level up our characters first. Oh, wait, let's go back. No. Back. Okay. Just wanted to see that real quick. So we've got 45 soldier SP, which is great. I'm going to give him more speed. More strength and more speed. I think that's great. Warcry seems cool, but I don't know if we need that. All enemies within 10 tiles have their action points reduced to 2 for the next turn. There'll probably be a point where we can make this guy some sort of melee-focused monster. And if that happens, you know, we can run him in a group of enemies, pop Warcry, and then he'll be able to reduce the damage that enemies are able to output a lot. This all depends, however, on the secondary classes, which I don't even know what they are yet. So I'm going to kind of reserve judgment until I do learn that. But I'm happy there. Arena here. Can edit her. Would definitely like to get her more speed. Strength. Hit points and maximum weight. Yeah. What is her ability though? Quick aim. The action point cost of the next shot with a proficient weapon is reduced by 1. So this uses will points, but not... Okay, we want this. It uses some of our will, but it gives us multiple shots in a single turn, which is huge. And then here, I'm going to pump strength and willpower. And then lastly, Sophia here. She will unlock Return Fire, which I think is great. And then with 25 to play with, her speed is amazing. Let's, she really doesn't need will points. Dash is something we'll be using in the future a lot, I'm sure. But for right now, it's not a huge deal. I'm kind of tempted just to give her more hit points. Call that good. And then the characters we have that leveled up. Was it Takeshi? Because he's got some points we can spend as well. Draw from some of our Phoenix points. And was it Aussie that hadn't leveled? Because he's got 24 here to play with. Biochemist has been pretty cool. Probably going to want to give him dash as well. Give him a little more hit points. Alright. And then I've got enough to give somebody else at least one more attribute. Let's see where... Cassius? No, I can give him willpower. But that's that. Alright. I was hoping to give him more speed. I feel like speed on these characters is great, but he makes up for it with his jetpack. At some point, I'll probably switch over the jetpack, or I'll make more armor in my manufacturing. Some of these things are instant, like ammunition. But if I go to armor, it is the... not the golem. Yeah, it is the golem armor. So if I wanted to make golem body armor, it reduces my stealth and accuracy is the problem. And I feel like accuracy is a pretty big deal on a sniper character. But there might be a point where our sniper rifles, perhaps, are so accurate that we can overcome any like lack of accuracy with that. I might be kind of overthinking and thinking too far in the future, but it seems good. Sabotage Disciples of Anu Haven. Target food production. Ugh. Okay, I don't know how much I want these guys to like me over any of the other characters. I don't really know what the benefits are of either one. But I think that's going to be it for today, guys. We're going to explore perhaps some of these other locations. I can't quite tell if the fog is coming to me. But yeah, that's it. Let me know what you guys think. Where should we go next? What should we do? We should be able to recruit new characters, but we need to find the locations, find the havens where we can do that, I guess. But anyway, guys, that's it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Brett. Channel's Goodtalk Gaming, and as always, y'all, I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.